Hello everyone, Teacher Skyla here with skylasposts.com, and on this channel you'll find videos all about making an income from home and staying healthy while doing it. In this video, we are talking about the new or 2020 payment structure for VIPKID. If you do enjoy my videos and you find them helpful, please take a moment to subscribe as well as click the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I have a new video. Okay, let's get to it. The reason why I'm calling it the new payment scale, even though it's October of 2020, is because if you are coming brand new into VIPKID, or you have been in the last several months, this is how your pay will be structured, your incentives will be structured. And as of September of 2020, all current teachers are getting moved over to this payment system. However, it's still new for a lot of us because we were mid-contract when the switch happened. Well, they have to pay you what your contract says. So any teachers that were mid-contract in September could potentially still be on the old pay scale. I am. I am until December 1st because my current contract ends November 30th of 2020. So this is applicable to me starting December 1st. So it's a little confusing still, and it's still very, very new for a lot of people. So let's talk about it. I went ahead and I opened up this chart. Let's just walk through it and talk about what are all these numbers? What does it mean so that you know how it will affect you? Now, the pay that you get will vary because it's a scale and also depending on how many classes you have taught in your lifetime with VIPKID. So, yay, I'll move this over here. Hey guys. I'll go a little smaller. There. Okay. So, far left, it says lifetime number of qualifying finished classes. If you are not sure how many classes you have taught with VIPKID, I'll show you really quick. I made myself small too early. On your phone, this is how you can look it up. If you have the VIPKID Teach app, sorry, this will be backwards, but I'll tell you. Click account on the bottom right, and then you'll see your picture in a couple of columns. So the first one on the left is Insights. You click that, and it will tell you you've got My VIPKID, how many days you've been with the company, how many students you've taught, and how many total finished classes. I've taught 6,454 classes with VIPKID. If you want to see the new month, you just click over. Okay, so that's where you can find it there. Oh, let me move this again. I'm still getting used to this screen recording thing. So thank you for your patience. All right. That makes me a tier 8 because if you look at the left, very far left column, you find my number. I was in the 6,400s, and the next column tells you what tier you are. And you'll find out in a moment what that means. All brand new teachers are a tier 1 because you have 0 to 79 total finished lifetime classes. Okay. This is the part that gets a little wild and a little bit confusing. I'm going to move me over here, hopefully so that you can kind of focus and narrow in on this third column. If you look at it, you'll see 80 cents, 80 cents, 80 cents, all the way down. What? So, you will get a base pay for every single 30-minute time slot that you teach. Base pays range from $7 to $10, right? Most teachers have a base pay between $7.50 and $8.50 that I know, and that's just what you'll get per 30-minute time slot. If it's an hour-long class, you get the base pay twice because it was an hour. Now, there's only a few classes that do that. Now, this is what you get in addition to your base pay, okay? That's what this crazy chart is all about, is what are your bonuses or incentives on top of your base pay for teaching with VIPKID. Okay. So every single person on every single tier, it says extra incentive per class, 1st through 20th class. Every single person will make 80 cents per class. If you teach all 20, you'll get 80 cents 20 times, you'll get $16. So you'll always get your base pay plus how many classes have you taught, how much of an incentive will you get. All classes 1 through 20 will get 80 cents per class. Now, let's scoot over. The chart still pretty much looks the same because every single tier also will now get $1.20 for classes 21 through 40. Okay? For example, if you taught 40 classes in the month of September, you'll get 80 cents for your classes 1 through 20 as a bonus, and you will get $1.20 per class for classes 21 through 40. Okay? 21 to 40 is 19 classes. So 19 classes times $1.20 is $22.80. So theoretically, if someone came in, they're a tier 1, brand new teacher, you finish the month with 40 classes, your base pay was $7, you'll get $7 times 40 classes, which is $280. And then for classes 1 through 20, you get an incentive of $16. And then you'll also get another $22.80 for classes 21 through 40. Do you see kind of how this works? So this is where things change. Look at this next column. It's not the same amount all the way down. The higher the tier, the more you start to make per class after class 40. Really, because everybody makes the same for classes 1 through 20, 21 through 40, right? So tiers 1 through 5, you can see get $1.60 for classes 41 through 60, and tiers 6 through 10 make $1.70. Next column, 61 through 90, 61st through 90th class, you'll see the first few tiers get $1.70, the next few $1.80, and then the next few $1.90. Okay? And then it goes up. 91st through 130, $1.90, $2, $2.10, $2.20, $2.30, $2.40, $2.50. We start getting a lot more variation depending on your tier for once you hit over 90 classes, right? And then it just goes up. 131 classes to 180, $2, $2.10, $2.20, $2.30, $2.40, $2.50, $2.60, all the way to $2.90. And then classes 181 or higher. Really what they're doing is VIPKID is hoping that you will want to teach more. The more you teach, the higher your tier will end up going. The more you teach, those higher number of classes make a larger incentive. That's really what they're doing. The other side, the downside, is a lot of teachers were used to making $1, $1.50, or $2 for an incentive for all of their finished classes. So for someone who was making a $2 incentive in the past for all of their classes, even classes 1 through 20, even classes 21 through 40, that's hard to only make 80 cents for the first 20, for each class, the first 20 classes, or $1.20 for classes 21 through 40, because a lot of us are used to getting a full $2 as a bonus on top of our base pay for all of our finished classes, right? So a lot of us are used to being like, oh, I taught 150 classes. My incentive was $300 for the month on top of my base pay. That's not the case anymore. Like I said, if your contract has renewed since September, you're already on this pay scale. If you're a newer teacher or a brand new teacher, you are on this pay scale. Or if you're like me, you will be starting it very soon. So for someone like me, I have to teach, I think I did the math. I think I'd have to teach over 180 classes a month to break even, and closer to like 190 or more to make more money. Otherwise, if I had been on the new pay scale in September, I had 152 finished classes. When I looked at my old bonus versus the new bonus, if I had already started, I actually would have lost almost $17, which is like giving 3/4 of a class away for free, which is kind of a bummer, especially when bookings have been all over the place. But I am still loving this job. I'm still grateful for it. The pros are still outweighing the cons. And like I said, bookings are increasing, and hopefully I'll be able to start to make more and or break even and not make less. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please comment below or email me at skylasposts, SKYLASPOSTS @gmail.com. Okay. Yes. So send any questions my way. I hope this was helpful. I hope this chart makes a lot more sense for you. And then keep in mind, when you're looking at your actual payment, VIPKID will write it out for you. Like they'll write, if you've taught 20 classes, it'll say 1 through 20, 80 cents, bonus $16. If you taught 40 classes or more, it'll have that. And then it will say 21 through 40, 120 times, the 19 classes, 2280 for the bonus. They break it down for you, which is really helpful. If you only taught 35 classes in the month, you'll get that 80 cents for the 20 classes, and then you'll get the $1.24 for classes 21 through 35, right? Because you didn't teach more than that. And so, yes, I hope that's helpful. Again, comment below if you have any questions. If you have a $10 base pay, I want to hear about it, because I actually have not personally met someone with VIPKID with a $10 base pay. So if you are this magical unicorn, I'd love to hear about it. And I'll catch you next time.